what? I'm Jacqueline. Hi, if you're new, consider subscribing. I post 2 beauty videos a week and I love having you along for them. Your input is always welcome in the comment section down below. I love turning your ideas into videos, so keep them coming. Today we are revisiting something that I have unintentionally neglected for the last 5 months, and that is my beauty empties. I have been keeping track of my empties, I just haven't accumulated enough to where this bin is overflowing like normal. So kind of proud of myself, conserving, you know, not having as much waste. I thought I would talk you guys through some things that I have finished up, whether I would repurchase them or not. If you guys are excited to see my most used beauty products, you're in the right place. Stay tuned. Been wearing a lot of makeup in the last 5 months, so I have 3 of the Garnier Micellar Skin Active Cleansing Waters. These I usually pick up at Target because they are the least expensive there. I believe they are $6.69. They are otherwise about $10 for this size of makeup remover, so just so that you are aware. I love that. It's a part of my skincare routine in the PM, so if you have not checked that out, I will link it for you over here. Something else I have multiples of. Looks like I have 3 of the Tree Hut Shea Sugar Scrubs. 2 are passion fruit and guava, and 1 is tropical mango. I do love these. I am currently working on their limited edition birthday one right now. That is the lemon blueberry tart. These are wonderful scrubs for your shower. If you guys enjoy bodily exfoliants, these are really nice and pretty inexpensive. I do go through them pretty quickly, so that's why you see a few of them in here. I do exfoliate a lot, especially when I shave my legs. I don't know if I've updated you guys on that situation, but I did resume shaving my legs. I do still use my wax warmer for my bikini area. I shave my legs, epilate my underarms, and wax my bikini. Essentially, the different areas of my body respond completely differently to different hair removal methods, so that's kind of where I'm at right now, in case you were wondering. Speaking of hair, as promised, I do have a Nizoral shampoo. In another week, I'll have another one of these all done. I am prone to flaking on my scalp, so this is something that has the active ingredient of something I was prescribed a couple of years ago, but it has half the active ingredient of the prescription strength. So this is something I keep in my regular shampoo routine, mixed in with my more high-end products to prevent any issues with that going forward. I love this stuff. It really does help. A fairly expensive shampoo for being at the drugstore, but grab a coupon or something if you need that. I find that Head & Shoulders and all the other active ingredients weren't working for me, and this one did. For the record, the active ingredient in this one is called ketoconazole. Equate Nighttime Soothing Makeup Wipes. I enjoy these. Ooh, something caught in my throat. I enjoy these for removing swatches and lip colors in between videos, things like that. I generally use these in this room, so they're in a drawer to kind of clean up other things that I might be doing in this room for videos for you guys. So I don't generally use these wipes on my face, though I can on occasion. If you have not seen this really chatty Get Ready With Me where I got really real with you guys for a moment, I used these on that day when I was just bawling my eyes out and needed to take my makeup off. I just sat here and just wiped it off with one of these because I just didn't care. They do work well for that if you do need to. I have a couple of sheet masks in here. I have the By Nature Purifying Charcoal and Manuka Honey. This one is from a video that I did. I will link that for you as well. And I also have this Andalou Naturals Instant Lift and Firm facial mask. This came in a 2-pack. It was actually like a buy one get one free at my Walgreens, so I did pick this up. I have 1 more to use. This, I would say, is not for the more dry skin types. This one is a little bit dehydrating. While it is kind of firming and lifting, I found that it didn't quite hydrate my skin as much as I expected out of an anti-aging sheet mask. Throwing it out there, if you're thinking this is going to be hydrating, I found that it really was not. The resveratrol and the fruit stem cell complex, I'm guessing, were the things that kind of made my skin react. I didn't have a bad reaction, but my skin did get rather red from this mask. If you are someone who doesn't want to use a mask that makes you red, or you are prone to that sort of thing, maybe pass on this one. I don't have any complaints. I just want to save this for maybe when I'm feeling like puffy or something, so that I feel the maximum benefit from the lifting and firming effects. I have an empty, or nearly empty, L'Oreal Infallible Pro Spray and Set setting spray in here. This I enjoyed for a while. It's not so much my thing anymore. Once it gets down low to a certain point, it doesn't spray well anymore, so that's why I'm giving up on it. This is a pretty matte formula, so if you have not yet checked out my setting spray video, I did just film that for you. I'm not sure if this video is going up before it or not. I will try to link it for you. Oh, I have a deodorant in here. I actually should have 2 of these in here, but the second one didn't make it in for some reason. This is the Dove Dry Spray Invisible with no marks on 100 colors. This is the Clear Finish fragrance. I've gotten the one with the blue top and it just doesn't work with my chemistry, so I stick to this one. I think at the moment I'm using a newer one that has an orange lid, so I think I like that one just a tiny bit better than this because it's a little bit fresher. You know, I would like to go the more natural route with deodorant, but I sweat and I don't like to sweat, so unfortunately I also need an antiperspirant. For right now, this is what I'm working with and I really enjoy it. I have run out of my Pantene Pro-V dry shampoo. This is a pretty nice dry shampoo. Like if you need to spend $5 or less on a hair product, this is a really wonderful one. It does leave a bit of a white cast. Nothing too crazy, nothing that can't be dealt with. However, I found it difficult when I wore all black all the time to avoid seeing some of the residue on my clothing. So for that reason, I've kind of moved on from this product, though I do think it's a really nice option. I don't find that it has a ton of white cast if you are not constantly wearing black every day. When I did, that was my work uniform, and so it just made it so that this wasn't a very appealing product for me. Bentley, get out of frame, please. Mitchell goes out the garage, it's fine. When he goes out the front door, Bentley loses his freaking mind. He thinks he's gonna come back any second, and he's desperate. Even more so than usual. This I'm excited to part ways with. This was my body wash and it just got compromised because I had it on a low shelf and a lot of water ended up mixing with it, so I couldn't really use it as a soap anymore. This is the Shea Moisturizing Body Wash in the fragrance Tropical Mango. I really enjoy these body washes. They're very nice if you suffer from dry skin and want to get away from the traditional surfactants that are the main ingredients in most body washes. This uses coconut acids in place of like sodium lauryl sulfate and things like that, so it doesn't overstrip my skin. I really like this. I finished my Zoya remover, which I have already repurchased. You guys know I love this. It's a nail polish remover. I have my number 7 Stay Perfect foundation in the shade Warm Ivory. This is the first bottle of this foundation that I have finished. I adore this foundation. This is what I'm wearing right now. I'm wearing a darker shade. I have this on backup. I love this foundation. I highly recommend. They have beautiful undertones for the drugstore, and I would highly recommend if you do get something that's close to your undertone, grab a mixer if you need to. Like NYX makes some great ones. They have a lightener, a darkener, one that adds warmth. So get your closest shade that you can, and then you can kind of custom mix. Plus, that'll get you more mileage out of your foundation by not using it exclusively. I have to mix white mixer in with this in the winter time, but then in the summer, I almost surpass this in tan. So definitely look into this. I think you can still find number 7 at Target, though they have kind of moved out of Ulta stores recently, in case you didn't notice that. I have 2 of my favorite body butter creams in here. I should have a third, but I have just like a tiny little bit left in the one that's in my bathroom. This is my body moisturizer of choice. I love this. It smells like cookies and it's delightful. It's really, really emollient, so if you are not someone who suffers from dry skin, this is probably going to be too much for you on an everyday basis, but I really enjoy it. It keeps my legs from getting like totally scaly with as often as I have to shave. And I just really like how this complements any scents that I put on top of it. Looks like I have a Marshmallow Fireside candle in here. Sad. Very old label though, so it's about time. Got several mascaras. Pull those out. Looks like I have 5 full-size mascaras, a mini, and a primer. So the primer is from Wet n Wild. I really enjoy this. This is definitely worth it if you are into that kind of thing. Definitely lengthens, volumizes, and just all in all holds a curl. I really love this. I will be repurchasing. I just haven't done it yet because I've totally forgotten about it. The mini mascara that I have in here is the Stila Huge Lashes. This just did not wear well on me at all, so I gave up on it pretty quickly. This flaked and smudged on me pretty badly and pretty quickly after application, so this is not one that I would recommend. The Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Volume Express. This one, while I did enjoy it for a little while, I found dried out kind of quickly and then was a little bit flaky on my skin, on my chemistry. So for that reason, I liked it, but I wouldn't say it's exactly noteworthy. So this one, it's kind of a I could take it or leave it kind of mascara. CoverGirl Peacock Flare. I mentioned this in a disappointing products video. This is just so difficult to work with. The wand is difficult to work with. The formula is really dry even when you first get it, and it starts flaking within 3 uses. So sorry, this one did not work for me. I do enjoy some CoverGirl mascaras, but this is not one of them. From L'Oreal, I have the Voluminous False Fiber Lashes Mascara. This I used to love, even fairly recently. I thought I still loved it, and this no longer works with my chemistry. So unfortunately, this is no longer going to be a repurchase for me. I really enjoyed how lengthening and volumizing this was. It gave very, very fluttery looking lashes, and I just adore that look. For that reason, I would say definitely try this out. It just unfortunately doesn't work for my chemistry anymore. 2 more mascaras. I have the Essence I Heart Extreme Volume Mascara. This I talked about in another video, so I'm not going to beat that horse. This I am not going to be repurchasing. And I have the Maybelline Great Lash Lots of Lashes Mascara. This is a favorite of mine. I always repurchase it. I have another bottle already open. So great, $4.50 to spend at Walmart. It is one of the least expensive and highest performing products that you can find at the drugstore. I have one of my red or pink clay, the Exfoliate and Refine L'Oreal mask, and one of the Clear and Comfort mask, or the blue clay. I like both of these. I will not be repurchasing the pink clay as I have moved on to the yellow one, but I do really enjoy the blue mask, so that I have already repurchased. Speak of the devil, the Yuzu Lemon Brightening Mask, the yellow L'Oreal Mud Mask, I will be repurchasing. I have already. I went through a couple of these. This is a very exfoliating and brightening treatment for you. I enjoy these. I enjoy putting on clay masks before I get in the shower so that they don't have that ability to dry down. I find them easier to remove that way. This is a high quality product for a very inexpensive price point, so definitely check that out. Another fail in here. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Eyeshadow Primer. Not going to waste your time. Just not going to be repurchasing. Oh, this one makes me sad. The Sol de Janeiro Acai Body Power Cream. And I know that acai has incredible antioxidant benefits, and I can't stand the taste of acai. I've never really had a problem with the smell, but this scent, you guys, I didn't think it was that bad until I put this on my hands, and then it was like I couldn't get rid of it. I couldn't wash my hands enough times to get rid of it. I couldn't do anything. This smell would not go away, and it did not smell good on me. I just don't care for something that's this, I don't even know how to describe it. I can't do it. I can't power through like most things. I'm not a very scent sensitive person, but I can't. I can't wear this. I can't put it on my hands. I can't put it on my feet because then it'll be on my hands. So I'm sorry. I have my Josie Maran Daily Moisturizer SPF 47 in here. I go through one of these about every 3 to 6 months. So I love this. An eyebrow razor in here. It's just time to start using a new one. I use this for dermaplaning at home. So I actually do a light exfoliation and it gets rid of peach fuzz. So this is something I do about once a month. It's not something I do very often, just every once in a while when I think I need it. And I am planning on doing a video on that for you guys pretty soon. So if you are excited for that, give this video a thumbs up or leave me a comment. I have the Too Faced Perfect Lips Perfect Nude Lip Liner. I love this lip liner. This is the only lip liner I believe I have ever finished in my life, and it is delightful. The formula, the color, I really like it. It's a little on the brown side if you are as fair as I am without self-tanner on, but I think it's a really, really great formula. They do have other colors too. Looks like I have a Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Eye that I finished, finally. That took me a good 9 months to a year to finish. I have a Buxom Full-On Lip Cream in the shade White Russian. This unfortunately turned and does not smell good anymore, so I went ahead and removed it from my collection. I am enjoying the more limited edition nude shade that I picked up from Ulta a little bit more anyway, so I wasn't as sad to see this one go. And I have the box because if you've seen a couple of my videos, you know that one of my dogs ate my beauty blender. Well, not my beauty blender, my beauty sponge not too long ago. So I have the box, not the actual sponge in here. That one clearly passed on to its next life, and I am now working with a new sponge. So I put a box in here as a placeholder for the sponge that is no longer. I love these. These are, I want to say they're like $4 and change on Amazon if you use them as an add-on item, but if you get them at like Walmart, they're probably $5 or $6. This is a great, great sponge. I love it even more than high-end sponges, so that says a lot. I have multiple backups and just don't see that changing anytime soon. Last couple of things in here, I have a mini MAC Fix Plus that I finally finished up. This is a great setting spray. I do love this. I have a full size. My hard wax, this is the White Tea Cream Wax that I purchased on Amazon. I will link that for you down below. I do believe that they are back to stocking this. After I purchased it the first time, they decided to stop stocking it for a short time on Amazon, and I couldn't get it at all. So I was really sad, but they did bring this back. So I have another bag in my bathroom, and I have plenty right now, but when I get low, I will be repurchasing. If you are sensitive, this doesn't have a strong odor either. It's really nice. For the record, if you are unfamiliar, hard wax is the kind that you don't need any cloths or strips with. You just wait for it to harden slightly and then rip it off as a solid strip. So there is no extra anything required. I am also getting rid of this Rimmel London Lasting Finish 25-Hour Foundation with Comfort Serum. As you may know, this has been discontinued and reformulated, and the new foundation has gotten really, really terrible reviews that I've seen. I do have a sample of it, I believe, in my drawer, so I do intend to use that. But this was a little bit light for me. I didn't exactly care for the formula for my personal skin type at the moment. So I'm just going to be parting ways with this since you guys can't get your hands on it anyway. That pretty much wraps up this empties video. This is 5 months worth of beauty empties for me, believe it or not. I believe I did the last one at the end of December, so it's been a while. Hope you are doing well. Hope that you are having a wonderful day or evening wherever you are. I hope you subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you back here for 2 videos a week. And hit that like button if you did enjoy this video. That helps me a lot. I hope to see you in my next video. Keep dreaming. Bye.